Sup guys, it's Mike, and today for English I'll be presenting the fight of Hercules versus the Nemean lion. This is the first of 12 trials given to Hercules by King Eurystheus. Those trials are his punishment for killing his children, which I know sounds weird, but he was brainwashed into doing it, so don't worry about it. And the reward for doing these 12 trials was immortality. But today I'll only be talking about the Nemean lion, so all the why questions and all those important things will be answered at the end of the video after the things explained. So yeah, here we go. Here's the story of Hercules and the fight against the Nemean lion. And the whole story starts in the castle of King Eurystheus. So this king goes, "Yo, Hercules, you need to kill the Nemean lion." And Hercules is like, "Bro, that's impossible, but I'll do it anyways." So then Hercules leaves to find the lion. So Hercules went off to Cleone and stayed with a poor shepherd named Malarchus. The shepherd's like, "Hercules, it's not a lion, it's a monster." And Hercules is like, "Dude, I've killed so many monsters, this won't be hard." And Malarchus said, "You're not going to be able to kill it with strength, you're going to have to outwit the monster." So Hercules searched from mountains to valleys. And in the valley, he saw footprints, which were paw prints, so he decided to follow them up the hill. The paw prints led to a cave, so Hercules stood outside, but decided to hide. And while he was hiding, the Nemean lion appeared. The lion could smell Hercules, so Hercules jumped out and decided to try to strike it, but he went into the cave. In the cave, the lion was resting, when Hercules snuck through the back entrance with a torch. Hercules threw the torch at the lion, and the lion started on fire, so the lion ran to the front of the cave where Hercules was waiting with his sword. The lion tried to fight Hercules, but he was unsuccessful, and he was killed. Hercules decided to carry it back to the king, but then he realized it was way too heavy for him. So he thought, what am I supposed to do now? His sword couldn't pierce the skin, so instead he cut off the claw of one of the lion's paws and used it to skin the hide before cladding himself with it. And now you might ask, what in tarnation is cladding? Well, basically, cladding is a covering or coating on a structure or material. So I might as well finish the story. Basically, Hercules comes back looking like a beast, and the king is like, "Yep, you're good. You only have 11 more trials." Hercules is okay with it, though, because he's a beast. Okay, so now for the why questions. Well, in Greek culture, gods and goddesses were very important to them. And Hercules was a demigod, meaning one of his parents was a human and one of his parents was a god. So the sole fact that he was a demigod is enough to consider him essential to Greek culture. But he also killed many monsters and whatever you want to call these things that were important to the Greek culture. Some examples are like the Lernaean Hydra. And I mean, like, look at this thing. This thing grows 2 heads when you cut off one. That's just creepy. He captured the bull of Crete with his bare hands. I know you guys don't mean to explain every single step of the hero's journey and how he completes it, but I want full credit, and I still got 30 seconds left in this, so here we go. So step 1, call to adventure. Well, Hercules kills his family, so that's basically his call to adventure. Not the best way to be called, but that's just how it is. Step 2, supernatural helper. Well, some of the gods liked him, like Zeus, because Zeus is his dad, but his mom kind of wanted him dead. So we're just going to go with Pegasus, because Pegasus is chill. Step 3, crossing the threshold. This is when Hercules tells King Eurystheus that he's down to do the 12 trials. So step 4 is the road of trials and tests. And those are the 12 trials of King Eurystheus. So that's easy. Step 5 is helpers, and there are many gods that helped Hercules on his path to completing the 12 trials, but I picked Zeus because Zeus is the coolest of them all. Even though Zeus could also be considered supernatural aid, I just put him as one of the helpers, because he was always there to help. So the supreme ordeal is when King Eurystheus decided to tell Hercules at the last minute that he cheated, and tell Hercules that he has to go to the land of the dead, and then come back alive, bringing a souvenir, which just isn't fair. But Hercules manages to do it anyways, because he's a beast. So there wasn't really a flight, he just kind of went home. But a weird thing that happened was he gave his wife to his cousin. So yeah, I'm just going to say that's the flight. So then Hercules dies because he's poisoned by the wife he gave away. But then she doesn't realize he's immortal, so then he comes back alive and he's a god. So we're going to say that's the return. Now that I think about it, he kind of deserved to get killed by his wife because he killed his children, and he tried explaining to his wife that his own mom tricked him into killing his children, which is just weird. But yeah, I'm going to end it there. So basically, Greek mythology is weird, and Hercules is a beast. So thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoyed.